If you're looking to start a new FBA product soon, you need to be aware of these dates because China is closing soon. What's up and welcome back, guys. Sam and Brax here. Before we get started with this video, let me just say congrats to the giveaway winner. Contact me on Facebook so that we can make this work. And if you watched the last video, I actually started a new giveaway where it's like a pre-celebration for reaching 1,000 subs. We should be reaching that between this video and the next one, or maybe we already did. So that second giveaway was a coupon code in the description below. I don't know who won, like you just got this by watching this video, so let me know in the comment section below if you got it, and congrats. And as promised, I'm doing another giveaway in celebration of reaching 1,000 subs. Again, thanks for 1,000 subs. And this one is slightly different. I need some music for my channel, and I thought I would ask you guys if you make music, if you make beats, then let me know in the comment section below. And one of you guys I'll choose as a winner, and I'll give you a huge shout out in my video. I'll use your songs, I'll put your links in the description below. As this channel grows, I really want to use it to help other smaller channels grow as well. And I love music, it's a big part of my life, so that's how I decided to do this. And it's the first of many. So yeah, that would be the next giveaway. So if you make music, enter the contest and I'll shout you out. I'll give you anything you want. And the reason I need new music is because I'm traveling for 2 weeks and I'm gonna start doing some cool videos while I travel. I'm going to Vancouver, Phoenix, Vegas, and LA. If you live in any of those cities, let me know and we'll probably meet up. So you saw the title and the introduction. China is closing. What does that even mean? So China has something called the Chinese New Year. And this is my first year selling on FBA, so this is my first time experiencing it. But what I've heard is that almost all suppliers close and completely close depending on the supplier for a whole month. So I asked my supplier and they said that they close between Feb 5 and February 26 or something like that. I asked some friends and their suppliers said that it's between Feb 11 and March 11. So every supplier does it differently. I even asked my new supplier or my new potential supplier and they said they're not even sure yet. So just know that between Feb and March, you might not be able to order or to reorder. So keeping that in mind, I hope you guys act quickly. So if you've gotten samples by now, then get your order in soon. Or if you want to reorder, then do that now or in the next few weeks. So personally, I just had a new shipment come in for my first product, which I haven't been selling for a long time. You guys saw what happened in the other videos. And I ordered a sample for the new product. So let's talk about this for a second. Ordering samples is very important. For my first product, I did not do it, but I did get full inspection done, which means that someone in China went to the factory and inspected the whole shipment before it was shipped. Like after everything was done, labeling, packaging, and everything else, they checked every single product and they inspected every feature of it according to the criteria that I gave them. And then they sent me a huge report with measurements, images, videos, something that looked really professional. And I paid $100 my first shipment because it was a small batch, and then $200 for my second one, which isn't much. So I highly suggest you get inspection done and you get samples first. So that's what I'm doing for my next product. I just ordered samples. They should be going to Phoenix actually, because I'm going to Phoenix for 2 weeks. So I thought while I'm there, I can inspect the sample. So let's say you've talked to a few suppliers, and in a minute, I'll show you how to find suppliers. And you want to order a few samples, not just one. Now let's say you want to order from 3 different suppliers. If you do that separately, then each supplier is going to charge you for shipping separately. So you're going to pay 3 times the shipping. But what I suggest you do if you want to order more than one sample is you find a freight forwarder and then you tell all 3 suppliers to send the sample to that freight forwarder, which will then put all these 3 samples in one box and then ship them to you. So you're only getting one shipment and you're paying for just one shipment. As for the samples, some suppliers give it to you for free if it's a cheap product. If it's a bit more expensive, then you might have to pay for the sample. But in that case, always make sure that they agree that if you decide to go with that supplier and make that big order, then you get a refund on that sample. And they all do that, so don't be afraid to ask. So let me show you how I find suppliers on Alibaba.com. It's a very easy process. I do that in like 5 minutes. That's all it really takes to reach out to suppliers. So you go to Alibaba.com, which is like an Amazon for China, but for B2B, for business to business. And then you just put in the main keyword, just like you were searching it on Amazon, you would put it there and search it. And then make sure to tick these 2 boxes, Trade Assurance and Gold Supplier. Gold Supplier is a premium membership and the supplier would have to apply for that with Alibaba. And then someone from Alibaba would go to the factory and do an on-site check. And then once they pass the on-site check, they would get that Gold Supplier badge. So you definitely want to make sure that you're looking for a supplier who has this. And then Trade Assurance, if your supplier has that, and that means that if you pay through Alibaba, you get shipping protection, product quality protection, and payment protection. So that's of course a good thing to have. So once you've done your search and selected those two boxes, then what I personally do, and I've learned that from some YouTube videos, is that I search by suppliers as opposed to searching by products. Because if you're searching by product and then you start contacting these listings, you contact each supplier from these listings, you might contact the same supplier twice if they have more than one listing on that page. So by searching by supplier, you will contact the supplier once, and it doesn't look professional if you're contacting them twice with the same email. As for the email that you're sending them, I don't really have a template that I use. It's more like a few points that I change depending on the product and the supplier. But the main idea, it's this. So first start with an introduction. Hi, my name is blah blah blah. I'm from this company, and don't say that you're the brand owner or you're the company owner. Say that you're an agent and your boss has asked you to contact this supplier. This way you show them that you're not the person who makes the decisions. So in case you ever want to stall them or you ever want to take your time to decide, you can say that I'll have to ask my boss. Or you can play good cop, bad cop, where you're the good cop and then your boss is the bad cop. So that, let's say you don't like their price, you can say that, oh, my boss doesn't like it, but I'm gonna try to convince him, but please try to do your best. So you come off as friendly, but you're asking for better prices. And then you ask for a test order of that many units, whatever you want. Then you ask for a sample, as I discussed before, and you ask for the cost of manufacturing the product and the time it takes to do it. You can also ask about the packaging, how it already comes, or if you can customize it, that's very important, and how much that costs. And then you can ask about shipping, the cost, the time, and their favorite method of shipping. What I usually ask for is exactly this: air express shipping, door-to-door, or DDP, with all duties, fees, and taxes included, with UPS, FedEx, or DHL. Get quotes for all three, because if you only ask for one, then they'll give you an inflated price. So get quotes for all three to give yourself room for negotiation. So that's for shipping, and the question mark is whatever else you want to ask depending on the product. If you want to ask if it's customizable, if you can add a color, if you want to, whatever you want to ask. And then finally ask for their Skype or their WhatsApp, because it would be so much easier to talk to them on Skype. It's just like texting, and then you can have a conversation, and it's just much quicker. So these are the main points. You can add to it, you can remove from it. If I forgot anything that's important, let me know in the comment section below. And that's basically it. I choose about 10 to 15 suppliers, I send them that email, and then within a few hours they might respond. And then when it comes to paying, what I've done is either by PayPal or by trade assurance, which I showed you with Alibaba. The PayPal fee is usually 5%, and the trade assurance fee is 2.4%. And I've heard of people that ask the supplier to remove that PayPal fee. It hasn't worked with me so far, but try it. Otherwise, the trade assurance fee, I'm pretty sure you can't remove it. So yeah, these are your two options. And that's basically it for the video. Now I have to go pack for my trip. And again, let me know if you're in those cities. I'll try to meet up with you guys. And if you want to virtually join me on that trip, then subscribe, and you can add me on Instagram. I'll be posting a lot of stories on there. And yeah, that's it. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up and join those giveaways that I talked about. And I'll see you next somewhere in Vancouver, maybe. Peace.